Hey, Wall. It's being willing to come back with another video. God, I wanted to hit this video. I wasn't going to respond to it, but, after receiving as many comments as I've received from my Mgtow video, I feel it's necessary. And first of all, God, I want to say, if you're not familiar with this Mgtow, it's men going their own way. And of course, their gripes and grievances are with gynocentrism. Melanated brothers, like I said, that's not a word that we even resonate with, because gynocentrism is something that's female oriented, something that's geared toward females. What about misogynism? Isn't that the opposite? So let's get into it. All you casters on my comments telling me that I don't understand. I need to do my research on Mgtow before I start making assessments. No, I don't. I mean, it's common sense. Caucasian males been hating women since biblical times. It's not an accident that Eve was the first convicted criminal, so to speak. Okay? Then you go all through the Bible, it talks about women. It's always been a male-dominated situation. And if you go back to the Romans and the Greeks, all men were the women, all right? You come back to the 1800s when the colonizers came over here. All men, founding fathers. All the rules and everything was set up by men. Now, what's happening, because like I said, they want to say that Mgtow's, oh, this is nothing new. We know it's nothing new. We know you guys have always hated women. It's not an accident. And the fact that melanated brothers are attaching themselves to this movement shows me that same Stockholm Syndrome mindset. How are you going to attach yourself to a movement that intrinsically you know is counterproductive and counterintuitive to the way we feel about our women anyway? Okay? We are kings. So, they're queens. We're kings. There is a difference in the type of things that we're supposed to be able to handle and what women can handle. Listening to these cats on my channel, defending Mgtow, sound like a bunch of women, griping. I mean, from men getting a driver's license taken away from them because they, in arrears and child support, men getting their children taken from them. Man, this is stuff that's been happening. But fellas, brothers, you notice that it's not a really something that's kind of on the forefront till recently. You got to ask yourself why. Because, I got Mgtow been around since 1853. I know. Yes, I know, because you guys have always hated your women. Always. And like I say, for us as brothers to even attach ourselves to something like that is ridiculous. It's not an accident. There's never been a female pope. There's never been a female president. Okay? It's not an accident that women get paid less than men. And all these guys talking about Mgtow saving lives, saving young men's lives. What about the young women's lives that are being killed and abused physically, domestically, every day? Women that are in shelters with their children. Those are women, those are people that need to have their lives saved, talking about going, and they didn't choose to go their own way. So you cats are talking about they're saving lives. Homeboy, come on, man. That alone is ignorant and stupid. Because the women that really need their lives saved are the ones that are in shelter want to be killed by men. Okay? So let's understand, guys. These movements, these Caucasian-led movements, they have to have us attached to them to get any type of validity. If we don't attach ourselves to them, there's no validity. All right? Why do you think that the civil rights movement, we didn't start that. The women's suffrage movement, we didn't start that. Okay? The gay rights movement, we didn't start that. Now we have the Mgtow movement or philosophy, and we definitely didn't start that. So, historically speaking, this doesn't surprise me when I get the comments, especially about the plantation comments, the simping comments. We know who's saying those, we know who's leaving those comments. I mean, your racist ideology is spews from your comments. It's obvious. Because you don't have any intellectual, combats, intellectual responses. You know you guys hate women. And the reason why you're mad right now is because, one, you're killing yourself at a rapid pace. Go look at the suicidal rate in Caucasian male between age 30 and 50. Okay? Go look at the suicide rate. Go look at the alcoholism rate. Go look at the drug addiction rate. It's out there. It's skyrocketing. Because who they thought was going to be their savior, Donald Trump, is actually taking all the jobs. So those 5,600 jobs that are the stores that are being closed, or retail stores that are being closed, food stamps are being cut, and the biggest misconception is like to say that it's single black females that are what they call welfare queens. When if you look at the numbers, last I checked, it's like 8.8 million whites on food stamps, like 5.7 blacks, which blacks alone, think about this. In the dictionary, they refer to melanated people as African Americans, blacks, Negroes, Africans. And if you go look at all four of those definitions, it's all mumbo jumbo, native this, color this. So if you know these people have no love for you as a people, why would you attach yourself to a movement just so they can have some type of validity? Because if we don't attach ourselves to this stuff, ain't nobody listening. No one's listening. Okay? So appreciate the comments, Mgtow. Keep watching. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, between time, may the Most High inside you bring you joy. And the next time you pass a women's shelter while you're going your own way, see if you can help one of those ladies in there. And being with is out of 5,000.